Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, a spring training matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Minnesota Twins. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Jose Berrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Berrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, number 20.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Braves get Mike Soroka gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard-breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
Behind 0-2 now. Scorched to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Oh, Baez.
To the plate now, Luis Arraez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Hit toward the right side. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Buxton over at second. Cruz is over at first with one away. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. Fouled off. Two men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tyler Flowers.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting 6.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and here's Donaldson.
The third baseman, Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Down the third baseline. He's right there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Standing in, Mitch Garver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Soroka, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Here comes the first pitch. Jorge Polanco is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco. Now the pitch.
Time.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 2-2 one more time. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Another 2-2 offering. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Adam Duvall. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting up, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Now batting, Austin Riley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Nick Markakis digging in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Now a swing by Markakis, and he launches this one high and deep to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot for Nick Markakis as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Freeman has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. From the stretch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Marwin Gonzalez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25.
Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitch on the way. And he lays off there. 1-0. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Luis Arias. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Braves go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. Freeman is up with it. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he takes ball 1. Sano playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And it's quickly 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, still down 3-0. Rich Hill will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 44, Rich.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Adam Duvall.
Popped him up. Garver is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
First pitch on its way. And now pitch on the way. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Riley is retired, 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies, a hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly to the left. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third. And yes, sir, it's strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in, Josh Donaldson.
Leading up for the Twins, the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis giving chase. Around first, he's digging for second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
A throw behind the runner at second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up Acuna. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Chris Martin will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Ready with the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. Martin, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was a 21st round pick back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Marwin Gonzalez becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Byron Buxton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Michael Pineda takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. Now the pitch. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and it's given the Braves a 4-2 lead.
Handle
That'll
it.
bring in Marcelo Zuna.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A windup and the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others,
Now
but the
batting.
best ones forget
The
about
catcher,
them as soon as the next guy
Tyler
digs into the batter's
Flowers.
box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
Boy, he sped him up in this at bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at bat.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Dansby Swanson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a 2nd time in the AB. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now a 4-2 Atlanta lead. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. No balls and 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One, 2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 4-2. Tyler Clippard is going to come on now, as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Number 36.
Striding into the box, Adam Duvall. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Got him. Stepping in, Austin Riley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit out to short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
In now, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
Now batting.
Nick Markakis will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball in. Come on, that was a strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The count now at 2-1. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves strand 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jake Cave is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jake Hay.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The pitch fouled away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Williams Astudillo will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Cody Stashak will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring. Alex Avila is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Freddie Freeman will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Marcell Ozuna comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. Travis d'Arnaud will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, Ronald Acuna, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 5-2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. In for strike 2. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Dakota Chalmers is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Goldberg.
Adam Duvall will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's set and the pitch.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. And he'll step out for a third time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with two away now.
Third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Austin Riley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit on a line, and that'll get down into left center field. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as they stretch things even further, now 7-2.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fastball called for strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw some.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. As he swings and hits a laser to right. Cruz is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 10 and the Twins 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. And to start out the inning, it looks like
Number 16, Travis d'Arnaud.
number 68 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. First offering on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez,
as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
And there's out number 2.
The center fielder,
Eddie Rosario will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Eddie Rosario.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Eddie Rosario will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 20, Eddie.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
Leading off for the Braves.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Trevor May comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
65, Trevor May. The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0.
That's bolted.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ronald Acuna is on deck. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Full count. Here we go, guys. Come on.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Acuna. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-0 to count to Dansby Swanson.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Throw to third, but he's in there, as a run will score on the play as well.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Adam Duvall stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Slapped hard the opposite way, and this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
At the plate now, Austin Riley, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ehire Adrianza will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he fouls this one off. This one's flared off to the right side. Markakis coming on, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Alex Kirilloff will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. A ball and no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Freeman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Jimmy Kerrigan will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Twins, number 4, Jimmy.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila.
Hey. I got a ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Atlanta scored a lucky 13 in this one. Mike Soroka is credited with the win. Jose Barrios was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.